Hey guys, it's Tucker here. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to multi-stream in 2026 for absolute free, so let's jump right into it. Now, the first thing you need to do is download the multi-stream plugin, which I will have a link to it down below. And once you're on this page here, what you want to do is select the plugin for OBS Multi RTMP 074 for OBS 32, which is the latest one since it was updated 2 days ago, which just has some small little implementations that updates it. Nothing actually big or dramatic, but the big thing we want to do is actually install this, which will give us access to multi-streaming. So you can actually see there's a few different things we can install. We got the Windows 64 installer, which is just an executable file. You run it, it's installed on your Windows. And if you're using Mac, you're going to use the Mac OS Universal package. And then on Linux, you're going to use one of the Linux packages. So for me, since I'm Windows, I'm going to download the Windows installer. So it's going to click on that, download it, and we're just going to run this on our computer. We're saying more info, run anyway, and then we can just install it like so. Now what we want to do with OBS Studio is we want to close it, and we're going to reopen up OBS Studio with the plugin. So now what you're going to do here is you're going to top left, you'll see this little dock icon. You're going to open it like so. You'll still see this new thing called multi-output. You're going to click on that. Now you can drag this wherever you want, but the first thing I would recommend you do is make sure to go to Docs, click Lock Docs, and unlock it, because sometimes it just bugs out. So you can place this wherever you want. I'm going to set this to a side for the time being right here, and we can adjust this like so. So keep in mind, we're currently setting our OBS Studio to actually stream to Twitch, which is nice. And of course, we have normal stream settings. So what you can do with this actual plugin, if you want to add a new platform to multi-stream to, what we want to do is click Add a New Target. We can name this whatever we want. So let's just name this YouTube for the time being. And now what we want to do is go to our YouTube and grab our URL and stream key. So once you're on the YouTube homepage, what you want to do is click on Create, go live. And once the page opens up like this, what you want to do is copy your stream key from right here. You want to take that stream key and paste it on into the stream key area. And then we want to go back, grab the actual stream URL, and we want to paste this in like so. So now we're able to stream to YouTube and Twitch, which is really nice. Now you can actually sync at the start and stop with the normal OBS. So when you go live, it'll start it with it, and it'll end with it, which you can click these two checkboxes to do so. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Now for the encoder, when you actually go live, it's actually going to pull from your normal OBS Studio. Now, I personally don't recommend this for two reasons, just because of the fact that if it pulls from it, you can't really customize it that well. And also sometimes it bugs out with this actual setting. So what I recommend you do is switch the encoder from reuse to actually the NVIDIA NVENC H.264 text encoder. Not text, it's like text or something like that. I'm trying to say text and I can't say it right, but you get the general gist. If you're using an NVIDIA GPU, you want to use this. If you are using an AMD GPU, what you want to do is use the AMD hardware H.264 encodec. So for me personally, I'm going to use the NVIDIA one, so we're going to select this. And this will allow you to customize every single setting about the multi-stream plugin for next platform you want to go live to. So I can customize this for YouTube. So let's say, for example, I'm streaming into Twitch with normal bitrate settings for like 1080p, 6000. But with YouTube, the minimum is actually not 6000. It's up to 12,000. So let's just say I want to go live to YouTube with 12,000 bitrate. I can set that like so. And this is what I personally would recommend you do. Set it to 12,000, constant bit rate, good quality, and high, and all that other stuff. And with this, you can now go live to YouTube. And so this is pretty cool. Recommending though 6,000 for most people out there. 12,000 is if you have a lot more bit rate, because this will demand a little bit more resources on your PC hardware for your video encoder, and also on your internet bandwidth. So if you don't have the best PC out there, you might want to adjust this to however you want to use it. Now, not only can you customize the actual video encoder on this, you can mess with the actual audio settings too. So you make it reuse your audio track. So I have it set to 1 for Twitch, or you can make it use something else. So you just click the AAC one, and then you can customize it, use a different track. So this would be really good if you're someone who's planning to stream to Twitch with copyrighted music. You want to use like track 1, and then you can make track 2 for like YouTube for multi-streaming, and have like everything besides your copyrighted audio. So you can get really creative with this. Me personally, I just recommend reusing the actual encodec, and you'll be perfectly good to go there. Now, once your settings are all set up for the platform you want to go live to, so me personally, I'm happy with the YouTube settings here. I can just click OK, and that way we now can go live to YouTube. So when we start streaming to Twitch, we can click this as well to go live to YouTube. And now if we want to add another platform like Kick, for example, here, all we have to do is add a new target, name it Kick, and then we just go to Kick and grab our stream key and URL. Now, once you're on the Kick homepage, what you want to do to get your stream key and URL is go to the top right to your profile icon. You want to click on it. You want to go to the creator dashboard. And once your dashboard loads up, what you want to go do is top left, go to the stream key and URL. And then you want to actually click on the show icon for your actual stream key and URL. And now if you do have two-step authentication going on, you will need to actually check this real quick and set it up. And now once you have actually your stream key and URL, what you want to do is select all of it, Control C. And what we're going to do is paste in our URL. We're also going to paste in our stream key. And then of course, if you do want to customize encoder settings, you can absolutely do so. I would personally recommend just doing it anyways and just making you set up actually your actual Kick platform to 6000 bit rate as well. And then with that, we can now go live to Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all the exact same time. If we want to actually add Twitch, what we're gonna do, same thing, we're just gonna type up Twitch. What we're gonna need to do is grab our URL and stream key. Now, you do need to grab the URL from a really specific spot, so I'm gonna have a link down below to go grab your actual URL for Twitch. Now, once you're on this page here, what you want to do is find the actual server location for the most closest server to you. So me personally, I know I'm near Ashburn for actually the server. So I want to copy this URL here, and we want to just paste this where our URL is. Now to get your Twitch stream key, what you're going to do is go to the Twitch platform, click on your profile icon, click the creator dashboard, and then for creator dashboard, you want to go to the left side here to settings, then stream, and then we want to copy a stream key. And then for our stream key, same rule apply, we want to paste in our stream key. And then of course you can customize it however you want. So I want to do the exact same thing as earlier, make it NVENC, and then of course set the bitrate to 6000, which is recommended for Twitch. Now, an important thing to keep in mind, you can use this plugin to go live to TikTok as well. However, you do need to have access to a TikTok URL and stream key. So if you do already have one, then of course you'll be able to do the exact same method. Now that we have everything set up, all we have to do is click go live. So we're gonna start streaming on Twitch with our normal OBS. And then with actually the multi-stream plugin, we're gonna start streaming to YouTube, to my gaming channel, and then we can actually use the multi-stream plugin as well to stream to Kick. So that way we can go live to all 3 platforms. Unfortunately, I do not have a TikTok stream key URL, because if I did, I would show you guys how to do that. Because the process is pretty easy, and I've set it up for other people as well, like Irene of Awesome, Gert, and a few other people. So you can now see with that, we're live to YouTube, Kick, and Twitch all at the exact same time with absolutely no issue, which is absolutely amazing. Now, if you do want to be able to actually multi-stream while also being able to stream to YouTube horizontal and vertical to the YouTube short feed, I recommend you check out this video next. But if you guys enjoyed today's video though, make sure to smash like button, get subscribed to miss future tech content, because later here, we'll be turning an old office PC into a streaming PC for only $200. That's right, you definitely don't want to miss out on that, so definitely get subscribed, and I'll see you for one. Tech Grant out.